cities are increasingly feeling the pain brought on by climate change, as once-in-a-century heat waves and flash floods are becoming once-in-a-decade or even once every few years disasters. How should cities adapt? At COP27, the biggest and most important climate-related conference currently underway in the Egyptian coastal resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, a global plan to help the world's poorest communities withstand global warming has been launched, including a plan to improve resilience in 559 cities worldwide. In China, Professor Kongjian has been working to improve Chinese cities' resilience for years. Does he believe that our cities are fully prepared?
You've been working on so many projects in so many cities, both at home and abroad, to improve their resilience in the face of extreme weather events, such as floods. So what's your underlying philosophy? Can you share with us?
My philosophy is that the infrastructure, the city we build today is totally non-resilient. There's no resilience at all. We depend on the gray infrastructure, which is made of concrete, steel, pipes, pump system. And so our city is based on energy-consuming industrial technologies that cause another problem, which is climate change. For 1,000 years, the Chinese farmers know how to cultivate their land, how to make fields, how to make terraces, how to make a dike and pond system when water is very little or when water is too much. So when water is too little, like Yuanyang terraces in Yunnan province, so farmers created these terraces to retain water, to cultivate this rice field. And when there's too much water, like Pearl River Delta area, like Yangtze River Delta area, our ancestors invented this agricultural strategy, which we call the pond and dike system. So for 1,000 years, we have this knowledge about adapting to the changing climate. So now we have to let the world know that the knowledge which being gained in our country or in our monsoon region now become useful to solve today's problem, which I would call the revival of the ancient wisdom. But certainly we need to upgrade it. We need to make wise use of those nature-based, that's important, nature-based solution to deal with climate change. So the whole idea here as a philosophy is nature-based solution and revival of the ancient wisdom to solve today's problem of climate change.
How has the mindset of Chinese urban planners changed in recent years? What do you think about all these changes?
Well, I think there's a huge change also for urban planners in China and even for the profession. The Chinese government really understands that ecology need to go first. Nature should be first. So we call it ecological-based planning. Now people began to understand that it is more and more important and urgent that all the cities, particularly those the cities around the East Coast, around the Yangtze River, around the Yellow River or Pearl River Delta area, we have to be able to adapt to the changing climate, which means heavier storm, stronger and stronger precipitation, unexpected flood.
So, Professor, what kinds of ideas and actions should urban planners, both in China and around the world, contemplate in the future?
We have to dechannelize the river. We have to remove the concrete. Instead of building flood wall, we're going to remove the flood wall. Now, that certainly you have to do it in a scientific way. You need to give space for water. You cannot catch a tiger in a cage. You will create a very dangerous beast.